Again, I welcome you in the area of motivation with a question. What is the question? Question is, what is fear? As a matter of fact, don't you think it or that everybody is fearful? Maybe a person in single, maybe a person in multiple, or maybe a person in majority. Fear of what? Nothing is just obvious. Nothing is worth saying with the eye. But something is there hovering in the mind. Something is there that is really supposed to be churning the heart. Or maybe some sort of imagination that is really supposed to be making you to be just meeting fascination. And out of fascination, and out of, we can say it out, that feeling of destruction, you're finding yourself to be really supposed to be fearful one can say. Don't you think it out that you have got some comfort, or you can say it about that your life is at home, and you find everything is comfortable, but sometimes some risk is to be taken, sometimes something is to be just spoken, you simply just withdraw. Why? You think if I really supposed to take initiative, somebody will comes, or maybe certain situation will be created and my entire setup will be really supposed to be decimated. Maybe because of that reason you do not utter your tongue, we can say. You do not want to actually say any sort of thing. Then the question here is that in most of the cases people tell silence is good. Suppose you remain silent, you do not speak any sort of thing. And there is a kind of bundle, a kind of, you can say it over that pile of, just you can say it over that thought that is actually churning in the mind of yours and you're getting yourself to be disturbed. In that case, you will be just getting just impressed by depression. Depression will take you somewhere else. Maybe your heart trouble will be there. Maybe you will be just in a position to commit suicide. So why don't you tell the thing? Right now, you will have to tell. Everybody sees you, but even then person has become deaf. They do not want to listen to you. They simply want to speak, don't want to listen. This is their nature. If this is not their nature, this is everybody's nature. Person simply thinks, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. Others are the worst, others are the worst, others are the worst. Go on telling the thing, maybe the bogus thing, maybe the dirty thing, maybe the garbage things, whatsoever things are there. But basically I do think it was that person here actually just fear of one thing. What is that? That is death. Or maybe other thing, that is humiliation. Maybe other thing, that is starvation. Maybe other thing, that is failure. Maybe other thing, lack of success. Or maybe other thing, lack of finances. Is not sure. These all things are really supposed to be actually all the times with you. As a matter of fact, a kind of imagination is actually made in the mind of yours. And out of the imaginary fear, all the times you are really supposed to be just actually succumbing to the fear, or maybe your life has become hell, you can say here. So my dear friend, I would like to say to you that ultimate end is death. Whatsoever period of life is given, you taste both the two. That is thought to be goodness and even the badness. That is thought to be happiness, even the sorrowfulness. Because if you are really supposed to be sorrowful and you haven't got the happiness, in that case you will be getting part of life, not full life, you can say. The person who did not remain hungry, how can you say it about that he will know the taste of hunger? The person who did not get malaria, how can he say what is malaria? So life simply just tests you when you get difficulty. Life simply gives you some sort of certificate when you get happiness. Happiness and you can say it about that sorrowfulness. Both the two are the part of life. Never get worried of it here. Face it. What is to happen? Nobody can make it to be just check. Nobody can make it to be cope up with. You just go through and brave it and simply make your life peaceful one. Make your life you to useful one, or just talk to the person. Maybe you do not know the person. Even then, let us have the initiative. In which country do we live? किस देश में हम रहते हैं? क्या हमारा यह सपना ऐसा ही था कि संख्या इतनी बढ़ा लोग कमा, और ये जो हमारे जो आसपास में जो हम लोग प्यार मोहब्बत से रहते थे, रोज ही लड़ाई करते रहते हैं। अब हमारा एक सवाल और भी उठता है, पहले भी हमने कहा था, चाहे आप किसी भी धर्म को मानते हो, बाथरूम में जाते हो, अपने आप को देखो, सब एक जैसे ही हो। जितनी भी धर्म है, सब किताबों को हमने लगभग पढ़ा है, वहाँ कहीं भी नहीं लिखा है कि आपस में मारपीट करो। जब आप सब जानते हो इस बात को, तो फिर मारपीट क्यों करते हो? बिल्डिंगें जला देते हो, बसेस को जला देते हो, और कह सकते हो कार को जला देते हो, आदमियों को मार देते हो। किसका नुकसान होता है? नुकसान आपका ही होता है। जो संपत्ति गई वो कहीं न कहीं टैक्स से बना था, वो आपका ही था, किसी सरकार का नहीं था। ये जो नेता हैं उनसे थोड़ा बचो, ये जो खादी हैं उनसे थोड़ा बचो। वो अपने गद्दी के लिए कुछ भी कर सकते हैं, है ना। चाहे आपका बलि चढ़ाना पड़ो, आपको बलि का बकरा बनाना पड़ो, लेकिन आपको भी तो बुद्धि दिया है। जिस तरह उसे बुद्धि दिया है आपको बांट के रखने के लिए, उसी तरह आपको भी बुद्धि दिया है। अपने आप को समेट के रखो, आपसे सब डरेगा, है ना। और डराने की जरूरत नहीं है। आप गांधी बनो ना, आप मंडेला बनो ना, आप टॉल्स्टॉय क्यों नहीं बन सकते, आप मदर टेरेसा क्यों नहीं बन सकते, आप विद्यासागर क्यों नहीं बन सकते, आप नेताजी बोस क्यों नहीं बन सकते। वो कोई अलग तो नहीं थे, वो भी इसी हिंदुस्तान में पैदा हुए थे। जब इस हिंदुस्तान में पैदा होकर के लोग इतने बड़े बड़े काम कर रखे हैं, आज आप क्यों नहीं कर सकते कुछ को छोड़ करके। आखिर करना तो आपको ही है, कोई दूसरा तो करेगा ही नहीं। दिस मच, थैंक यू वेरी मच।